Hey everybody, it's Gary and Lisa with the Barnes Life. I think that's going to be our new name. I'm not sure. I don't know. So anyway, we told you we had a big announcement and I guess it's time to do it. We are already living in our new house and we are putting this house on the market on Wednesday.
Yep.
So Lisa moved in this house 21 years ago.
Yep.
And I moved in 2006, and we did a lot of work on it. We made a lot of memories, and we love this house.
Raised all the kids.
Raised
And
3 boys
grandkids.
and several granddaughters. And so that's the big announcement. And I just wanted to show it off a little bit before we are not here anymore.
Yep.
So here's the backyard. We got a crepe myrtle. Crepe myrtle surrounded by tiny crepe myrtles, 3 of them. Experiment garden. You can check out our other video on the Rogue HOA garden. There and there. Grapes, blueberries. And so this is what we've done since 2006 when I came here.
Well, we can show when
Yeah.
we built the playground.
I guess that was in 09.
When Kylie was a baby.
Yep. When our first granddaughter was born, Kylie,
She was 9 months old.
she was 9 months old, and I built this
For her.
swing set
And all the grandkids.
in anticipation for her and future grandchildren. So, yeah, it's a little old and worn,
But lots of fun memories.
lots of memories swinging.
Our 2 dogs are buried up there.
Yep. We got 2 pups that are buried, had a long life, and we buried them in the yard.
Yeah.
But did a fire pit
Yeah. I love the fire
with a
pit.
fire pit deck.
Didn't get to enjoy it as much.
Did a dry riverbed right there to help with water runoff, because this backyard slopes towards the house. You can see it. Did a huge deck right there.
Great party house.
Did flagstone, each piece meticulously put down
Lots of sweat.
by yours truly. Blood, sweat, and tears. I did this retaining wall. I dug into the ground. I built it from ground up. Block by block. Piece by piece. I planted these trees.
Oh, they were tiny.
When we planted these trees, they were 1.5 feet tall. They're big. This one tried to fall over last year,
And we saved it.
and I was able to save it. Check out the video, the tree hugger video on my channel.
Yep.
The channel that it's on is Sweat Equity, but we're going to change the name to that. I just don't know to what yet. Anyway, we did a lot of work in here. I did the double gate. We added driveway extension. You know, we did all the grapes and everything. Planted crepe myrtles, azalea. Here's my flagstone patio. And terraced, some people call it terraced. I call it a retaining wall. Did all that. Did all this during COVID. Did all the rock around the air conditioners during COVID. Did a little sandbox for granddaughter number 3, Emery, and she loves playing in it, but we're gonna leave it here and we'll just have to do her another one. So also, yeah, we did the fire pit this past, I guess it was
Fall.
in the fall, yeah. Did all that myself. I blocked it. I built it out of cinder block, and then had a little help with the grouting, but everything else I put the veneer. That's brick veneer. Give it a little rustic look.
I love my fire pit.
But this is the fruits of 21 years from Lisa, and 15 years, 16 years from me. We added the shed.
We actually moved in 05.
Yep. We added the shed, and I mean, it was a blank slate when I moved in. Nothing was done. The patio was holding water because the yard was sloped down, and it was just water on that corner over there.
Yeah.
And it was just a small concrete slab for a back patio. And we did all this. It was so much. Sometimes I didn't know if we were ever going to finish it.
We did it, and now we're leaving.
But we did, and now it's time to go. So whoever gets this house is going to have lots of good family get-togethers with friends and family. So we'll take you to the front and show you that. Real quick before we go out in the front yard, this is our garage. This is a 2-car garage. Really 1 car, because this utility area takes up a lot. You can get a small car in here probably, but anyway, I painted in here. I put pegboard up and built a built-in wood bench and storage shelf up here. Did a lot of upholstery in here. And as we walk out, so this is the neighborhood. And I mean, very clean neighborhood.
Great family neighborhood.
And yes, it was great to raise boys and kids in. Trent's best friend lived right there, Connor. And I know Lance had friends there and down the street over there.
And behind Mr. Jean's house.
And behind Mr. Jean's house, this is our friend Jean, Mr. Jean and Martha Ann. Great people. And so this is the front yard shot. Side yard. Oh, have great neighbors there. And before the people that live there now, we had great neighbors. Ken and Glenda. And that's Chris and Erica now. Yep. Spent a lot of time on the yard cutting grass. I hauled in all these rocks to put in our beds. I don't know, at least 1 million wheelbarrows of rock. It was heavy. The hard work. Planted all the rose bushes. Planted the pencil trees. Planted the 3 purple, I forget what they call those, Laura Petalum, I think. Planted all these today. Begonias, and I don't know what the ones in the back are. Anyway, trying to spruce it up a little bit. Replanted that one because it died one year. We had a frost after it bloomed. Indian summer, they call it. Killed the bush, had to pull it out and replant one. And then planted this pencil tree. And those 2 Laura Petalums on this side, they're pretty when they bloom with the pink blooms. But just had the porch retiled by another good friend who does great work, Jamie and Jake. Anyway, that's it. Well, I think Lisa is getting a little emotional. She's having a hard time coming to grips with leaving this house, which is understandable. But anyway, we're on to bigger and better things. And wait till you see the new place. Thanks for watching, y'all.